Hi, Shelby. What brings you by this morning?
I was on my way to Ravenwood to meet the others. Best you come along too. Something strange is brewing.
This is a dream. No, it's a nightmare. Very realistic nightmare.
Look! This here is real, all right. But who are you? And who's the fellow with the backwards feet?
Oh, me chamo. I don't know. But I guess I speak both English and Portuguese somehow?
I don't know my name either, but I've never wanted a steak so badly in my life.
Wait, none of you remember who you are? And I guess our marriage isn't somehow an exception?
I apologize, but no.
There is little time for minutia, witchling. I have not forgotten. And I suspect this might all be my fault. I've been having nightmares. Dreams about the past. I haven't slept well in months. So I cast an incantation to get rid of the traces of these bad memories. It didn't work on me.
But it worked on the other Fae. Perry, out of anyone, you should have known better.
I know. I'm sorry.
Tara, the memory-restoring incantation didn't work on my father, but it might help the Fae. Make more of those candles.
Let me know when you have the incantation and the candles ready, and I'll gather everyone together.
I'll get to work on them right away.
I truly am sorry. I have no recollection of us. If it's any consolation, this has to be very strong magic to erase someone like you from my memory.
You don't have to apologize, Westley. All you need to know is I'm Tara Wylde, your amazingly awesome wife, and I'm going to help restore your memories. So, you cast a spell that accidentally wiped everyone's memories?
Oh, please, witchling, don't you... What is it you mortals say? Pile on? I already feel terrible. You must understand my desperation. To be tormented by flashes of images you can't understand for centuries. If I can't remember my past, I just want to be free of it.
Maybe you need to remember what happened first. And then you can really let it go.
Why? If I cannot change the past? It is easy for you mortals. You can't be haunted by centuries of your mistakes. I am doubly concerned about Zephyr's tinkering now. Will she remember to stick to the, frankly, little regard for her own safety she had to begin with? As you might have guessed, keeping an eye on everyone is no easy task now.
Yeah, I can imagine. Especially with what little sleep you've been getting.
The Green Fairy says that you share your home with me. I suppose I'm a very lucky man, whoever I am.
Our home. And hey, I'm lucky too. I'll fix this, I promise.
Hello again. You must be one of my star customers. Or you simply enjoy the presence of books as much as I do.
I bet you're here to buy more of my paper, which I seem to sell without ink or quill. The most thunderous, sudden bangs and booms seem to come from the Goblin Woman's workshop. Really makes me wonder why my quiet, calm bookstore is so very close.
Well, maybe that was something you were good at ignoring once.
And I long for the day that skill set returns.
Hey there! Pleased to meet ya. I can't remember anyone, so I'm just making new introductions as I go.
Oh, hi. I'm Tara.
I'm Grim. Nice to make your acquaintance.
Huh?
Well, You see, this ledger says Grim Sparks Blueprints. So I figured that was me, Grim.
Oh, well, we all call you Zephyr.
That's ridiculous. Who would have a name like that? I don't know who I am, but I'm sure my parents weren't that mean. You want to know the funny bit? I can't recall them at all. But I know how to run all these doodads here. Must be, what do you call it? Muscle memory. So, if you got something that needs fixing, I guess I'm the goblin for the job. Guess I ain't figured out too many practical applications for him, besides the workshop wheel, but gosh, all the waterfalls around here sure are beautiful to look at.
Lucky for me, seems like I've always kept a few notes to myself all around the workshop.
Oh, like what?
So far, I found some instructions, orders of operation, a couple of big ol' "do not touch" signs, and a memo. Not to help Sebastian craft super souped-up gemstones under any circumstances. That one's underlined like a dozen times. There's gotta be a story there. That book wolf feller kept running over here to check on me every time he heard a kaboom. Very kind, but I had to tell him I'd just holler if I needed a hand. All his running back and forth was making me dizzy.
Hey, Ariel. How are you feeling?
I feel fine. I think it's a bit strange that the rest of you have your feet on the other way, but it seems you can walk just fine. Also, the one called Perry said sometimes you like to come by and purchase some of my fur? That is very strange, but suit yourself. You might want to check in on that werewolf fellow, though. I thought I heard him howling in distress last night. You do not set my hackles to rise like some humans or witches do. I suppose I am somewhat fond of you then. You must be an advocate of animal welfare, for that to be the case. Well, that, or a fellow prankster. I do not remember my previous malasada eating record, so I must set a new one.
I've written the memory incantation, and I have the candles ready, Perry.
Good. I'll gather the others in the clearing. I only hope this works.
Memories that have faded from view. This spell shall render them back to you.
Hey! Oh! My parents really did name me Zephyr. You all weren't fooling.
It's a great name.
It suits you.
Aw, you know just what to say to a gal.
Is no one going to mention that Perry did this to us? If it were one of us, I shudder to think what the punishment might have been.
That is fair. Would banishment suffice?
No, you can't leave. We're going to find out what's causing you to have these nightmares. Come on. You all agree she can stay, right?
Of course. But you could have let us enjoy making her squirm for a moment.
Thank you for your kindness. I solemnly vow to never play with magic like that in Ravenwood Hollow again. And Terra, thank you for your help. You are so much like your great aunt, in more ways than one.
I hadn't even considered mind-wiping spells to be an occupational hazard. I'm glad it proved no match for my wife.
You have no idea how much I missed you calling me that, Westley.
And allow me to make up for lost time. Hello, my wife. I missed you, my wife. I love you, my wife.
I love you too. So much.